chat time. Well, tomorrow morning I won't be here. I have to be down to the Army Hospital. Yes. For the long-awaited, lovely needle in the throat. So tomorrow they're going to do I'm sure they're going to do a biopsy. So I have my ENT appointment tomorrow early morning, like 8:15, and it's an hour away from here, so I have to leave in the morning early. And we'll see what happens. So, yeah. And then I think my next big thing is the hematology, and then I think the one after that, they want to do an ultrasound of my abdomen. They are not going to leave one part of my body untouched. I'm telling you. It's like, really? Is there any doctor I haven't seen? So I'm sure when I go to hematology, they're going to want to draw a ton of blood again. It's like, oh God. Anyway, the gamma knife thing is getting better, although I still do have moments like I was sitting here yesterday and just started feeling the room spinning and things. Now, I don't know if it's just from the gamma knife still healing, or if it's a combination of a gamma knife and then the anemia as well. It could be that as well. I know when I'm in the dark, I don't navigate so well. I got up last night and I'm going, like it was dark in there. I was like, okay, that's not working so well. Oh, Lord. That's what I told him. I said, I'm not driving down there in the dark. I told him, I said, I just got over the gamma knife, and I don't have real good depth perception. I have night blindness. I said, so with this going on and that on top of it, it is not a good idea to be driving down there before the sun comes up, okay? So, no. I want to get there in one piece. So anyway, so they did make it, instead of 7 a.m. showing up, yes, they wanted me to show up at 7 a.m. They did change it to 8:15, so a little better. At least I'm leaving when the sun is starting to come up, so it won't be so bad. So anyway, I just wanted to remind people I'm not here in the morning tomorrow. I'm not sure how long I will be there. I don't think it's going to take too long. I think basically what they'll do, they may take me in to do the ultrasound, and then I feel two nodules actually. There's the one here, and then there's one right here as well that I felt. My primary doctor was saying, yeah, there's one nodule that they're worried about. And then I felt, and I said, oh my God, there are two there. So I don't know if it's this. I think it's probably this one, less than this one. So I'm going to talk to the doctor and say, look, if we find out it's cancer, if you got to go in there and take this out, hopefully they do a thyroid. They don't do the whole thyroidectomy. Hopefully they can only take out part of it, so that I don't have to go on thyroid medication. But I'm going to ask, if you're going in and do this, are you going to take this out too? As long as you're in there, you might as well take the other one out, so we don't have the chance for it to go cancerous as well. So I'll talk with them about that. And then I've got to find out, if I'm in there, can I leave the same day? They're gonna go, what? Can I leave the hospital the same day? They'll probably tell me no. So I may have to have somebody come in and take care of Max and Gypsy, but I'm going to try to see if I can get out ASAP, although they probably tell me, well, you couldn't, even if I could, you can't drive yourself back. Although I have been known to do that. Now, I had tumor here when I was in my 20s, and my scar goes from here, it goes all the way down to here. It was a 4-hour surgery, and I went home the same day. Okay, I had a big, pack on my face and all these stitches and stuff, but I did go home the same day. I was in recovery for maybe a couple hours, and I drove myself back. Okay, I've always drove myself there and back. Like when I was in Florida, they go, you've got to come down to the VA immediately, and you cannot drive yourself here because you need a blood transfusion. I drove myself there. I said, I'm not taking a blood transfusion, and I drove myself back. I said, no, So, I've always done that. I mean, when I was having my child, I, started to have labor pains, and I was over the hill, and I had to go over to Half Moon Bay, and I went over to Half Moon Bay first and had to take care of my animals, and so I'm driving, okay, and keep driving. Same thing when I had my daughter. I lived in Alaska. My husband was not a good driver, okay, and it's in this January in Alaska on the snow and ice. Went into labor. I drove myself to the hospital then too, in the middle of labor. So, I've always done that. Drove myself to Albuquerque when I was in screaming pain from the, and that one was really rough. Because when I had the shingles, that pain was unbelievable. I'm driving and just screaming bloody murder. Driving. Oh my God. So, I'm pretty tough when it comes to that. I've always managed to get myself there and get myself back. I don't baby myself. I've always had to do things on my own. Yeah. I mean, I've had major surgery and came home and not supposed to lift or do anything, and taking care of my I think my daughter was about 3 years old at that point. And I came back and was doing everything, yeah. And I had a hysterectomy. They told me I had cancer. They did a hysterectomy, and I wasn't supposed to be lifting, and I don't have any help, I didn't have anybody to help me. And so I just did it myself. I've always done that. I had a real bad shoulder break. It was here. They told me, you cannot move your arm or we'll have to put a pin in it. And at the time, I was homeless. I had my 2 little dogs, and I had a stick shift car. So I'm driving a stick shift car with a broken shoulder, and having to put up a tent every night and take care of 2 dogs with a broken shoulder. And I would just drive until the pain got so bad. And, you take a little something for pain, and I just kept going. And I was putting the energy through the bone, and knitting the bone as much as I could when I was driving and stopping. That hurt. I mean, that hurts when you're putting energy through bone to get it to knit. But consequently, I never had a pin put in my arm, and I've got full range of motion in my arm. And I've met people that had that same type of break, and they can't lift their arm any more than that. So again, I've always taken care of myself, always driven myself, you know. I go to the dentist, and the Novocaine didn't work for me at all. They had to give me 20 shots to clean my teeth. I kid you not. And it's like my body absorbs it and nothing. They had to give me, what is it? The laughing gas, Novocaine, and they did the, what do you call it, the sleep thing. And the minute they were done, I jumped up out of that chair. They go, you can't get up, you'll fall. No, I'm fine. You know? Those things just don't, I don't know what, my body just absorbs it, and it just doesn't last on me, okay, those types of things. So I don't know, I've got a strange body, I guess, but yeah, I guess I've gone through a few things in my life. Come to think of it. Oh, mercy. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to, I have to say, having a needle stuck in my neck. Well, they say it's fine needle aspiration, fine needle. Well, this sounds better than it's a big-ass needle, okay? But I don't care. I don't want any size of needle being stuck through my neck, you know? Because I don't think they give you any kind of numbing, nothing. They just do it. So not looking forward to that. Yeah. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get the results back. It'll probably be maybe 2-3 days, something like that, before I hear something back. But we'll see. Anyway, I did set my alarm clock, and I am going to go to bed early tonight because I've got to get up pretty early for tomorrow. Again, not really looking forward to this, but gotta go. And like I said, if they tell me it's cancerous, I'm not going to really be shocked. My reply will be, well, how soon can we get this out? Okay. I just want to get it done and over with as soon as I can. And how long does it take to recover? Where it's at, do you think there will be a problem with my speaking? Okay, depending on where it's at. Sometimes I've seen a few people, not too many, but they've had, they nick a vocal cord or something, and then they have, you know, then your singing and stuff would be done. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, what else is going on? I think that's about it. You know, I'm not going to miss not seeing the Senate tomorrow morning. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll be back before they start. I don't know what time they start. But today, oh my God, Trump's lawyers were horrible. Horrible. They had nothing to stand on. And the one guy they quoted, he tweeted saying, you just totally murdered what I said. That's not what I said at all. And then they said that the people voted Trump out. I'm sure Trump was about ready to come through that TV at him. No, I'm still president. How would you say? So I'm ready. I'm sure they're not going to get paid. How dare you tell them that I'm not president, you know? Oh, they said he was not happy that he was near screaming. I'm sure he was screaming. Not near screaming. I'm sure he was flat out just screaming. I wouldn't be surprised if he was picking up stuff and throwing it across the room. So yeah, no, he's got horrible, horrible lawyers. He's still 9 out of 10 will not get convicted, although there are a few people already, they said that, the Democrats was flawless. The presentation they had was flawless. I mean, key, this is why you can do it. This is why it's legal. This is what has been done. And case after case after case. And Trump's lawyers had nothing. Absolutely zero. Fumbling around and, going in circles and saying nothing, Well, there wasn't due process. There wasn't due process. Everybody's due process. Well, he's had due process. It is going through due process. What the heck do they think they're doing now? The doofuses. They're so bad. Anyway, so yeah, if I'm not back in time for that to start, I don't think I'm going to be too unhappy about that. So, anyway, oh, mercy. So I better cut this off now because I want to go in and take a nice bath and relax. Yeah, figure out what I'm going to wear tomorrow. Mr. Come here, Max. Come here, Max. He's not doing that now. He had a lot of his front teeth pulled, so consequently, he's over there sitting there all the time with the tongue is out. And he's so cute. Are you so cute with the old tongue hanging out? Yeah. Yeah, he said, I don't have enough toothies to keep it in all the time. So... yeah, you giving me a kiss? Yeah, he says, I love you, Mommy. He is the lovingest little boy, I'm telling you. He's always wanting a kiss, and he just loves just to get a little petting. He just goes, oh, yeah, oh. That face, oh, yeah, just pet the back, oh, yeah. He said, does that tickle? Look at him jump. Look at his little legs jump. That tickle, he must have a ticklish spot there because you do that and his little legs jump. Yes, funny boy. He loves to get his chest and belly rubbed. He just goes into, oh. Does that feel good? Yeah. He said, oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, that feels so good. Yeah. He's so funny. Yeah. He said, that good stuff. Yeah, you could rub my back all night. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Max. You little roughy toughy. He is such a boy compared to her. He's got such a big chest, and then he's got those little bitty hips, little bitty boy hips. Yeah. Big boy, big chest, little bitty boy hips. Yeah. Say, I'm pretty solid for how little I am. Yeah. He's a good boy. Okay. Over here. Good boy. Hey, Missy. And then we got this little widget over here. Hey, Missy Moon. Do I have a kiss? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You give kisses too? Do you give kisses too? Say, once in a while I give kisses. So she's doing well. She's grown. I swear she must have grown about 2 inches. She's going to be taller than him. She's not growing in the body here, but she's growing, her legs are getting longer. I swear she's about that much higher than when she came. 1.5 inches, 2 inches she's grown, I think. She's growing pretty quick. So we'll have to see how big this little widget gets. Where you going, Missy? Where you going, Missy Moon? She likes to be up high. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here and we'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in. Much love and light. Please be safe out there. And I'll check in when I get back from tomorrow. Well, We'll see. See you online.